I'm Gaz, and this is Let's Quickly Play The 100-Year Kingdom. This is a cutesy, very casual city builder puzzle game, I guess. It's kind of hard to nail down because it's not much of a game, and I've played through it a couple times already, and the experience is very samey, but we'll do it again anyway. So let's just start, and we'll go with Quick Start. It's kind of a random setup, doing Quick Start. Amaterasu. Okay. So the premise is that we have this map here on the right, and one of 5 goddesses that I don't see much difference in. They are supposedly focused on different things, but the play seems to be pretty similar. Okay, so we start over here on the right, and all these diamond areas over here are places that we can build and develop. And you can kind of see what they have to offer in some of them. Most of them are undeveloped plains, but like here's a potential farmland, and you can barely see the dark outlines of things that can be built there or developed there straight from the get-go, but you need food and production to do so. So like here's a windmill carried out here, but we have to start out here in the plains and just go ahead and establish something. So basically, it's a balance between food, production, and culture. Culture doesn't really do much except feed back into itself, but you need food and production, mostly production, for building a lot of other things. So we're just going to start with farmland. And so it's 100 years, which is 100 turns, and then the game's over, it tallies up your score. And so, obviously, the point, I think, is to find the most efficient way to build, unless you really don't care about that. I've never been able to get more than a B rating on this. We can look down here. Yeah, so prayers for a good harvest. Down here in offerings, it sort of shows you the goals that you want to go towards. And if you complete them, you get a bonus here. But the thing is, if you follow them and do what they say, you basically get a really good score. So we built 1 farm here, which now unlocks building 2 farms, or a mine for one, or a settlement for another. Let's see, so looks like I could build another farmland straight up there. It's a dense forest there. Another farm there. Looks like I can make a settlement. So when you don't have enough resources, or you cannot look at a new development here that's grayed out, the goddess over there will tell you, well, you know what, I mean, we kind of do need a settlement just as much as we need another farm, but the farm, I think, will be more useful to me, making some stuff. So let's go ahead and build another farm, since it provides us with food production. It'll help out a little bit faster. So, get ourselves the bonus for 2, and now we need to build 4. I would like to build a mine, but that doesn't seem to have unlocked yet. We can also just develop a plain like the one that we started out with, but then that's another step to unlocking more. Unfortunately, it looks like I don't have enough material to develop anything beyond this. I could just skip a year, but I think it behooves me to go ahead and open up a plain here, even though it's going to cost me 40 food to do so. Very much need more land to open up and develop. So, because nothing else has opened for me to develop, like that, I'll go ahead and put a mine here, I guess. That's the good thing about an open plain, is you get to sort of decide the development that you want there. So between the food and the production, you basically have tech trees, well, culture as well with the settlements. The tech trees build all the way up to special buildings. If we look at the status stuff here, so we can see here, like farmland builds to pasture, we can do to windmill, and then we could go from windmill up to like Amsterdam if we want. Basically all these do, well, these structures give you bonuses for the other types of tiles that you have. but it's kind of important to pay attention to the effects that they have as well. So like a pasture produces food and production, but a farm produces food. So it really kind of depends on what tree you want to go down, depending on your need. So like we are very under in food production here, so I should probably be looking more towards that. We'll see here if potential farmland. Okay, let's go for that. We'll go for the 4 farms, try and build that up if I can. Unfortunately, most of these are just plains. So another thing you can do for the tech tree is go into the farmland or whatever, and then here's where you upgrade them. However, doing so does not count towards the offerings. So you need 4 farms, not 4 farm buildings. So we should be making one before I go doing anything else. What is that? It's just a plain. Let's make another farmland, and then we'll work towards making another mine, I suppose. Alright. Let's try and find that. Oops. Controls are a little bit awkward. Settlement, or another farmland. Okay, I don't have anywhere specifically that I can make a mine yet. So I say we open up another plains for mine development. Production, I think, is the more important. And we get gold for whatever reason. Production is ultimately the more important one, because more buildings seem to require a higher number of production points to make. And a lot of the tech trees sort of evolve into that as well. Even the food stuff, you might think that like a windmill, because it evolves from food production buildings, would also be that way. But if we look here, you can see that actually it takes your food and turns it into production. So you have to be mindful of stuff like that. Okay. So, what are we doing here? I guess we could do a settlement. Get some culture production going. Culture is necessary for some of the larger buildings at the end. Okay. I could go straight into village for more food. Yeah, alright. Since that's another thing we can make. City. Let's focus on miners and farms, especially. I think 6 is where it caps out and then turns into something else. So let's see if potential farmland. There we go. Another farm. I'm out of production, unfortunately. That may hamper my ability to make something else in the future. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to develop this stuff eventually. More plains. Oh. See, knowing that there are farmlands on the map, I kind of feel bad by turning them all into farmlands when it seems like we have fewer mines. But, unless I want to wait a turn, I could do that. Let's skip a year and see what happens here. Alright. That down. And now we can start making croplands. We can also focus on some more of this, maybe. Let's look at that village. We can turn it into a town now. Sure. Okay, what else do we have here? We could make another settlement. We could make a mine straight up. I think we should do that. More plains. I could make a mine there. Why don't we go ahead and start making some pastures? Get the bonus off of that. Build another cropland unless I can develop another mine somewhere. Alright. Turn that one in as well. Alright, and we've developed a little bit in the background. Village is the cradle of culture. Yay. Go away. We need 4 of those and a fortress. Well, why don't we think about that? Let's go ahead and build another settlement here, and we'll go down the different tree to make a fortress. Okay. Guess we can pop that again. Oh, wait a minute, let me look back here and see if we got a mine available yet. No. So that's about the only one. It looks like it's left. I might just... Well, okay, there's one there too. I would like it if you could make these go away. Kind of in the way there. Still hasn't developed. Let's do it one more time. It's unfortunate how much resource this takes away. But I think right now it's preventing the mine from popping up as a lack of food. So let's go with the fortress. 20 turns down. 1/5 of the way there. Okay, we can make a city. Well, why don't we... Alright, let's just make one. Kind of falling behind on that. Although, as you can see, I've got a massive amount of production going compared to my food. Oh sure, now I get enough. Alright, 6 mines. A long way to go yet. May as well do another one. Out of food here, so we'll probably want to turn around and start making food buildings. Farmland into that. Looks like I need one more. So placement does sort of matter, because there are things that you can make later, mostly the big buildings and monuments and whatnot, that will have an impact on their surrounding adjacent buildings. So like you can make like a winery that affects, I think, all wineries on the map, but there's one building, I forget what it is, that affects production buildings adjacent to it. So you gotta be aware of that if you want max points. I don't really care that much, to be honest. Where are we at here? It was 6 of the crops, or more mines, or a city. Let's focus on the city a little bit here. Get some more food out of that. Okay. A cathedral. Okay, well, if you saw there, the split off was between a city and a cathedral, so to get another one, we're going to have to make another town, which doesn't look like we have one available there. That looks like a mine? It is a mine. So I could develop a flatland, potentially turning it... No, actually, I don't think you can. I think to make a city, you have to unlock a city. So, like, here's a village. There's ruins on the map. quarry. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Put the quarry out here. I do feel that following this is a little bit cheaty, but it's also necessary just because of the bonuses. But a downside to it definitely is that to continue following it that way makes the game very repetitive and samey. And I guess we need one more. I think the only way to fix that is, instead of doing a quick start game, there are different map types, and I'll show that when we're done here, but some of them are focused on food production, some of them are focused on the regular production. There's like a desert map, so there are different challenges that I guess would force you to do different things. Here's a windmill. Let's straight up do a windmill. But yeah, it's mostly a time killer game, it seems like. 6 windmills. I don't know, that's a lot. We could do 2 quarries. I really do want another village, though, at some point. So maybe we'll think about that. Oh, okay, more production. Civilization is awesome. Yay. Let's see. We have nothing, though, in ranking, so I've got very basic materials right now. Let me see. Wait a minute. What am I looking for? Right, culture. So, town, temple. Temple is what we want. Or did it say cathedral? So that must come off of the temple, then. Looks like. Alright. Where are we at? Still a lot of undeveloped stuff here. Yeah. I guess I can do another quarry. So I can focus on that as well. I don't know, man, that's a lot. That's a lot. So I guess I'll unlock that and just keep it. Maybe I should actually just spend some time unlocking these, anticipating that I need a little bit saved up to buy a village. Farmland, another quarry straight up. I will need one, so I'll go ahead and do that. That ate probably too much food to be useful to me, actually. What I need to start focusing on is turning production into food making. So maybe that wasn't the best idea I could have done, so we'll start eating that. It turns my food producer into a wind producer, a production producer. This doesn't make any damn sense. So it's hurting me ultimately in the long run to do that, which is why I might want to start making farms specifically for, we changed culture again, I guess. Make farms specifically for food production, so I think we'll do that. We'll go ahead and make this one a farm, and I'll set it down the other tree. Because I've got a massive amount of this production right now. So we'll go down farm estate. Hopefully that'll help. What else do we have here? So four quarries, so 1 more quarry ought to do it. I just gotta check here. Farmland. Okay. Let's do it here then. always with the 6. Would it be a good idea to just keep doing that? Just focus on production until I can more farms. I don't know. Let's get more food production up, because eventually I'm going to need it. Like, we are so far behind on that. And if I'm going to turn food production into production, you know, it's a bad deal. So maybe I want to use this plane to do another farmland. And we're in a golden age. Production's going up a lot, as if we need more. I feel like I may have done this one backwards. I do feel like I'm behind in some of the things that I need. Among the mountains and islands, deserts and seas and other landforms are unique terrain. Yeah. Well, so like unique terrain here is island and a sea, but I think it's going to take a lot of resources to turn those. Well, alright. Yeah. 6. Well, if we're going to do production, let's focus on the quarries so that I can at least get that. It is costing me the necessary food to be doing this, though. But at least it's not killing food production buildings. There. Coal, okay. But I just saw a village. We need a village. Smash and destroy stuff. Can you? Oh, interesting. Okay. Let me check on this again. So we go to town and then we go to temple is the next bit after village. So we gotta focus on something else right now. Could do coal, but none of it looks like it's unlocked. I cannot tell what that says. That would be coal, straight up. So I need 600 food if I want to buy it. So I guess we're going to be using up a lot of this to turn production. Almost halfway through. Now what would be great if I could get my big production bonus building right there. This one, I think we want to turn into a farm. In fact, I should turn that one into a farm too. It utilizes production to make food, so taking a few turns to do that helps build up the food rather than spend it. Now what? Why don't we go down estates here? Do that on a couple turns. I'm really concerned with how little food I've got. Got way too much of the production. Got that now. Okay. Food bonus. What next? Amsterdam. Alright. Amsterdam and a coal mine. We can do coal. That ate too much food, perhaps. Ruins. Okay. So I don't know what it's going to take to get to that. Too much production. Well, you know what? I might actually be able to do it this time. With that much production, I might actually be able to unlock that. Maybe it's not such a bad thing what we're doing here after all. I think I've got enough saved up, though, that I could go down this route with the village. So maybe I should focus on that for a moment. Ah, man. Yeah, once again, there goes all my damn food. Okay, let's see what it's going to take to build Amsterdam. Is that not there? Here it is. So, turn a windmill into Amsterdam. 1,000 production. But it increases food from windmills. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that. Alright. Well, hopefully we can build that 4,000 back. The Hanging Garden's a huge garden made of water wheels. Okay. Let's see what it wants next. The Kinderdijk? I believe is the next one here. We'll need 1,000 food. Okay. Well, let's see, the farm estate. Let's turn that farm into another farm estate. Mage's Castle. It's not the next one though. We need a castle. A castle comes from a fortress. Production 180. Okay. $40 left. 40 turns. Build a citadel. I'm probably going to need another town. Let's look at building one of these sand pits. I think I can make that out of a quarry. I can. Now I don't know. Now I don't know if I'm going to get my... We just switched again? My monument. Just because of what I'm spending here. 4,800. So I've reached the culture, but god, that is a massive amount of that. So what can we do? I guess we can go for the pyramid. Pyramid is that sand thing that I just made. No, it's not. Where does the pyramid come from? It comes out of a coal mine. So we'll increase our quarries, okay. But goddamn, look at that. That is a massive chunk. So, yeah, like, is it worth? I don't even know what it's worth to get that ruin. I'd basically have to sit here for several turns, waiting for things to flip over. I'm not sure that that's really worth the time. Citadel, so that cannot be made there. That makes Forbidden City. Yeah, we're gonna have to get another one. So let's get this village here. We'll start building villages. Although, that took a lot of production. Alright, we were looking at Walled City Citadel. So it goes off of a fortress down into Citadel. Now I'll probably never get to that. Can we build around here? Okay, Royal Court, Forbidden City, that's this thing, right? Yeah, we need a lot more culture, so... We can make a coal mine here, a coal mine here. Sure. That'll maybe help. Now we're vastly overbalanced on food production, so we can probably go down some coal mines. What else do we have there? Right, that. Let's see if we can make that now. We can. 1,000 food. Improve windmill production. By about 100. Cool. Arable land. The land is already prosperous. Okay, that means we have maxed this out. I believe in other maps you probably can go further. Arable land, like this might be for the fertility map, the food map. Anyway, so we're going towards Taj Mahal and the Forbidden City. I ate all of my culture building that, so let's see what the Taj Mahal is going to take. Right there, we need another one of these, and that comes from Quarry. Right? Oh, wait a minute, I've already got one. It's right here. Sand mine, Taj Mahal, 500 and 500. Do it. It'll increase production of quarries. Ooh, there we go. Alright. And we're maxed out there, so now we need to get that, and we'll be probably maxed out there. 100 culture. There we go. Alright. We are getting very close now to me being able to get that ruin. So got 30 turns to go. The Alhambra. Now, I could continue building those things. Oh wait, can I already do it now? No. That must be for... There we go. Potential village. So wait a minute, how much do I need? 40? Okay, I need 40 culture. That would eat too much of that. Is there something I can do that doesn't require... Okay, that's acceptable. And there we go. Go ahead and build this and see what it does for me. Culture and a legacy. We're in a golden age. Alright. So now we're going to be careful here. Farm estates, we could do that. Water wheel leads to the Babylon, I think is what she was saying. So we got a building here that increases production of quarries. So we don't necessarily want to mow over all of our quarries. We've also got 2 buildings here that improve our windmills. We don't want to get rid of those either. Temple is at max. Citadel could go further. It increases production of citadels, but I don't have any more citadels. I don't think I have any... Well, I do. If I build that village or that village, I could increase that. Let's go farmland to farm estate, why don't we? Let's see, what else do I have here? That one, that pasture, could go to a windmill? Okay. Oh man, look at the production there. See, anything else that's not developed really? Undeveloped dense forest. A desert. That would be nice to unlock. What is that going to take to unlock? 360 culture to unlock that. So that's not going to happen. What is this? Increases castle cultures. I don't have any castles. Farm estate. Okay, let me look here. So if we go down farms, farm estate turns to water wheel or winery. Water wheel can turn into this, which improves water wheel, and that improves culture. Or if I go down this, here's where I can increase my wineries. Well, why don't we try and go for the culture then? And so I can unlock a desert. Oh, there's an ass ton of food there. Maybe open up a sea, that would be fun. I haven't done that yet. And opening up the island requires a ton of production. Okay. That's a farm estate, that's a farm estate. Okay. Well, I think we could probably go down the winery. Go down the winery. Or no, we want to go down the water wheel for the culture. Because winery is just straight up winery. Although, well, so if I turned all of the farms into water wheels, then we go hanging gardens to increase the hanging garden stuff. Yeah, alright. "75 years. Make more water wheels. I don't know, maybe I ought to make more of these. I don't know that we're gonna get the culture. I mean, I'm missing out here by not having some of these things. What does pyramids do? Quarries, okay. Citadel. Citadel could go to either one of these. Doesn't really help either way, to be honest, because they only help with production of citadels. So it would immediately kill anything just to have it. But I think it might improve my rating to have a higher level building. We'll hold off on that. I don't like killing that much of the material that I need, but 600, that's basically one turn. It's just the 60 culture to make a village. You know, if we're so desperately trying to get to the one that I need, it doesn't seem like a very wise idea right now. So we'll just continue on making this stuff. Focus on one thing at a time here. That's a farm estate. Never developed this mine, that's not great. So, quarries, I could go down workshops. What can workshops get me? Workshops can get me a factory, which is a massive amount of production. Or a library, which in turn, library would make me Oxford. Ooh, okay. So let's try and make at least one Oxford. Level times 10. Cultural level times 10? Libraries times level times 3. Now let's try and make an Oxford here. Oh, it looks like I've also unlocked the sea and an island. Let me see what that does. Those might just be special tiles themselves. Doesn't seem to be anything else unlocked there. Undeveloped sea. That's a buttload of that. Plus 40 culture for food adjacent to food. That adds a lot more food. This is food adjacent to production. Hold on. Let's see what we can do here for that. Okay. Oh. I apparently cannot go beyond that. Whoops. Libraries. Yeah. So I guess I can't cannot ascend beyond that. Alright. Undeveloped mountains, huh? Just a straight up mountain adds culture for adjacent cultures. Man, I should have done that a long time ago. We'll eat up... Yeah, we'll eat up that. Did anyone even remember why I wanted to save up all that? What was I making? I needed 360 for something, and now I can't remember why I was saving it. Make Machu Picchu, make the Great Wall of China. Well, right now it's producing culture for me, so to advance it would be good, but it would also kill any of the culture I was trying to make. Culture for water wheels. Temple. What on earth did I think I was going to make with all this? Nothing requires that much investment in culture. That's the same thing. Citadel. Just makes excess food. What on earth was I thinking? Was it desert? It was desert. I was saving it to produce the desert. Which, I mean, now doesn't seem like such a necessary... And I don't think I can make that. I mean, I can, but then, you know, it's just wasted turns where I could be doing something else. Like I could advance these. Don't really need to, I suppose. I can no longer do that, but I can do this. Increase my food adjacent to production. Do that. Let's try making more citadels instead, so I can advance that. More culture. Chichen Itza. I don't know. Maybe what I should be doing is I should be saving like the last 5 years so I can make these big structures. So I can get the bonuses for them. Last 10 years. Alright, production from citadels or food from citadels. And this is going to cost me 50 culture. Like, we're almost close to buying that desert, which I might be able to boost up. Let's go ahead and do Hagia Sophia. Now we're getting really close. And now she's gonna start talking about how sad she is that our time is almost up together, la-di-da. I could turn that into... Yeah, let's make another big structure there. Alright, let's see what we can quickly do with this desert. nothing. It's the end of the tech tree there. Dang it. Okay, so where can we go from here? Nowhere for there. Quarries. Sand mine, I don't... Sand mine could make Himeji Castle. I am really curious. So we can make the Chichen Itza right now. Let's do that. What it takes to get these dense forests. Oh boy. Well, this island is maxed out. That would take almost all the food. Library cannot become anything else. City's maxed out. Alright, it looks like I've maxed out everything that I have access to here. Unless we want to make Alhambra. Okay. Are we just shy of this? 64, oh no. Not even anywhere near. Oh boy, and I've been neglecting the offers here. Alright. City of Culture. Alright. Well, 3 turns. Nothing else to go from. I could just up these for no particular reason. And that's pretty much all we'd be doing, is just changing quarries into something else. So I guess it depends on the bonuses that I feel like I want. Let's just skip a year. Skip another year. The amount of resources we have at the end will also add up to our goal. Okay. Amaterasu was actually the first goddess that I had in the first game, so it is random. So we see here the pyramid is shining now. I believe that means it's been around long enough or it leveled up somehow. Oh boy, I completely forgot all about this. Let's do the Great Wall of China. Just in time for the end here. This is your civilization hundreds and thousands of years later. It remains as prosperous as ever. Its people are full of life and energy. Their crops are abundant and they are surrounded by plentiful resources. With luck, the glory of this civilization will last for eternity. That is the will and the wish of all. BBBC, yeah. 60% though, that's alright. Got an A on the special thing there. That's good. Culture, I feel like you really have to focus into culture early. And given the amount of the other stuff that I've got, that might not be a bad thing. Kind of lose some focus off of that to build up the cities early. But, yeah, alright. Production is at goddess level times 3, I see. Ashima Island, yeah, see, so we didn't even have access to that. Inanna has been unlocked. The world of water has been unlocked. So, yeah, pretty simplistic game. Let's go ahead and look here. World settings. So here is where we've unlocked other world types. So here's the world of water, surrounded by sea. I imagine that each map type makes it a little bit more difficult. Like world of vegetation, good for growing crops, maybe not for mining. World of mines, probably not very good for growing crops. I mean, these ones specifically, I think, are very directed at one thing or the other, but they might also open that tech tree a little bit more so that you can actually gain access to some of those worlds and buildings and structures and whatnot. So we can see all the structures in the game here. These are all the simplistic ones. Wasteland, that's definitely got to be unlocked somewhere else. So Fort, Research Lab, I don't know how to get to those. Unless maybe they come out of the forest? But here's potential stuff. Literature, mathematics, philosophy, art, I don't know what all that's about. Unknown land, houses of worship. So there's a lot of stuff still in here. I just don't know when it unlocks. And that's kind of a problem, I feel, with some of the game. It's not super documented. If there's any information, you get the information once. Here we can see the other maps that I've played. So here's the one we just did, I believe. Here's the others, and they kind of tell you what maps you were given. It looks like they're random in between these two. And 5 oracles, each with their own little profile and history, and I guess a very specific building for them, which I'm not really sure how you unlock that. But they clearly say that they give you bonuses. I'm assuming that means the bonus just exists when you get them. Although, you know, you unlocked what appeared to be statues, so maybe the statues are necessary? Again, I don't know. But, yeah, you know, it's a very simple game. Little time killer there for an hour. I don't know that it's worth what they're asking for it, though. To be honest with you, it like I said, it's very repetitive, and I think that comes from being overly simplified. But if it were more obvious how to unlock things, that would be nice. There's no information center here, and you'd think that, you know, the library of all places would tell you a little bit more, but it doesn't. Anyway, that's it for the 100-Year Kingdom. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next Let's Play.